Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Repton the Lost Realms. I am playing Katie Rosane's Vivace levels. We're on screen B. Last one gave us an interesting and fun time. Let's see how this one goes. Oh, so... spirits coming towards me right at the start, similarly to the previous level, but in a bit of an ironic twist. This time, the spirit's ability to move through opposite colour cages is what saves us, whereas last time it was what created the danger. Also, some growing fungus, but it is enclosed by keys, so... That's a nice way to create some create an opportunity to get extra points if you're willing to take the danger. Also, again, really nice graphics. I don't think I fully explained in the previous video, but the wall and monster graphics are unique for each set. The plan was to have the diamond, rock, etc. graphics consistent across the Secret Realms sets. So those are the same as in the Lento set I showed earlier. Anyway, right at the start here, I have no way out of this room except taking one transporter, so let's... Well, that's a great start. Okay. I can solve this room in a little bit of a more peaceful manner from the map. So I see that at the far right of this room is a magenta cage. So if I can make it that far, I can open the cage with one of the two spirits that are annoying me right now. Sorry for blitzing through that area. It just felt that at every turn it was clear what to do, so... Monster not too hard either. And as expected, releasing the magenta spirit into that cage gives access to a yellow spirit so I can escape. Also, 2 absorbaline pills. I'm going to assume... Well, not assume, because I'm going to check. But I guessed correctly that it was absorbency 1. So, I've done that. I can get out again. But I can't do anything else except take another transporter. Although now I have access to one more transporter that I didn't have access to before. I'm going to guess that the lower transporter goes to the counterpart place on the other side of this cage. Is that something I want? It would let me cage this magenta spirit in the top left and presumably release another yellow spirit to let me out again, so why not? Also, just looking at the doors, there are 6 doors further down and one on the far right wall. I don't think this level has enough absorbaline to open all of them. I'm counting 4 pills plus the one I've taken. So there will be choices later. So I've got to get up to the top here. I can block the cage. I think it'll be safe to do that. And then if I push... Ooh, probably shouldn't have pushed that way. Should have gone the other way. But that does let me get to this cage. Actually, we're okay. It can be hard to think about balloon puzzles sometimes, just because I'm not used to it. Of course, they are pretty much just familiar rock puzzles, but flipped, at least when a room contains only balloons like this one does. How are we for time on this level? Ooh, not great. So this may be another one where I spend a lot of time on the map. At this point, I still can't get down because I have no key, so I have to take one of the remaining transporters. So far, I mean, those two areas could have been done in either order, so I'm going to guess that generosity will continue. And I'm wrong. Oh, that was a little bit evil. Okay, I'm going to redo that off camera and then we'll try the other transporter. So, I think I did the left one first last time. Where are we now? Okay, second box on the right-hand side. There's a yellow spirit orbiting the skull just below me. Ooh, magenta spirits going around. I have... Okay, this is interesting. I have taken Absorbaline, so I can open the door, which will drop the rock, which will allow a magenta spirit to cage, which will in turn release the yellow spirit. I like the interplay here. Let's take that. Dodging both at once is not easy. So, I was frightened for a moment then, but of course that was safe. Okay, interesting to note, magenta spirit has gone through and is on the other side. I have access to keys now, and therefore access to time capsules. If I hadn't lost that life, I would at this point be pretty desperate for one. And there's no way to progress into the next area except by taking the transporter. We know now where it goes. By the way, I was evidently wrong in a previous video when I said that a Lost Realms level has a maximum of 4 monsters. That's the original Repton 3. It seems to be 8, and I should have remembered that because one of my own levels has 6. We will come to that. Okay, well, I see how to deal with the first 2 at least, so... Yeah. Straightforward. Interesting that I can only drop the next egg by taking the freeze crystal, so does taking the freeze crystal before hatching the monster affect how long? I'm not sure. Regardless, though. Okay. I felt there was a reasonable chance that it would come down, but now that I looked at it, coming this way would have been safer, and also I needed to take the other Absorbaline pill in the top right area before coming into this area. Okay, but that's good, because I want to show that I can solve the level without losing a life, which means I'll have to find a solution to that skull maze part. So, just thinking about this. It may be an idea to try to get past the yellow spirit into the top left of the room to create a safe space to hide from the magenta spirits. I don't... Wrong transporter. I don't know if that will work, but it's a thing to try. I shouldn't have gone straight away. Okay, I think there is time to get past the yellow spirit, but I'll wait here for both magenta spirits to go past before dropping that. Ah, yes, I gain extra time because the magenta spirits go through the cage. Okay. And this little chain of skulls is not connected to the wall, so I'm safe here. And then I ruin everything by walking into a skull. Okay, I'll redo that off camera. By the way, 584 time left at this point, so not quite at flashing screen yet, but I suppose I could release the egg to the left of this one as well to speed things up. But as I said, it's safest to use this rock for that one. Okay, this is interesting. Next pill I take gives me a choice of doors, but obviously I should take the one that's middle one on the left because that gives access to 2 more pills. Although... Well, first, a couple of observations. There is one more transporter, top left of this area. It looks like when I release the 2 rocks that are next to the time bombs in the middle, the balloon is necessarily going to go straight up and block off access to the top half. So I must do that before taking the transporter, which presumably will go to somewhere in the top half, and then whichever side of the balloon I'm on, I'll be able to push it to unblock it again. Now, the interesting thing is, I definitely have to open this door. Oh, there's a monster there. Interesting. I could push the rock to kill it, but if I do that, I may have problems later with the 3 rocks above the absorbaline pill. Yes, that would, I think, make it impossible to get both pills. So if I need to get both pills, that's not the thing to do. I have to instead lead the monster out. Not quite how I expected things to go, but that is fine. Because now I can take the pill, push only 1 rock and step back to the left. And the other pill is available later. The question is now which doors to open, and the answer is fairly obvious because I do need to open one door from each pair to access both sides. On the right-hand side, the upper door doesn't help at all, so it must be the lower one. And similarly on the left-hand side, it must be the lower door, unless I accept losing a life, which I don't. So, just having a look at the rock and balloon puzzle, that seems fairly straightforward. So if I just run across these balloons, everything is stuck. But if I push one of them back, then it's easy to access all the diamonds. I don't want to release these balloons yet, because they would trap diamonds up here. In fact, I have to take this one as well. Now, remembering that I do need to leave myself a way out, that's okay. I can do that even if I push the balloon left. There's the crown. How are we for time? Running low. There's another time capsule. It's in the top half. I should probably take the transporter now and see where we go. Okay, I thought it might be this square, which is in danger of the other spirit, of course. But the more immediate problem is that, the fungus could be a problem, and I don't think I have any choice. I think I have to release it. So, or could I? Could I take the key that's just below Repton now and roll the rock down? I think I may be able to do something like this. Yes! Okay, that is very nice. That has kept the fungus trapped, and now if I go down here, I didn't realise the yellow spirit was already free. Okay. But now both spirits can cage and I have access to the time capsule. Okay, provided that the fungus... Well, I can leave the fungus until the end of the level now. So, I just need to grab the absorbaline pill and solve the bottom right puzzle. Although, I do see a problem now, because the rock and balloon at the very start of that puzzle... no, it's fine. Because of the rock priority, I wouldn't be in a situation of pushing a balloon out. I don't want to push a balloon out because it would block access to the 3 diamonds to my left, unless I get those diamonds now and then try to deliberately push a balloon out. But again, because of rock priority, I wouldn't be in that situation anyway. I don't know if any of this is making sense. I do see a part of the puzzle that's difficult around that earth tile. I'm not quite sure how I would handle that. I think I do. So, rock out, rock down there, and now my idea is that I push this rock into place so that the balloon doesn't rise to here and stop me progressing further. I hope it's okay to push the balloon because I have to continue. If I take the diamond step back, then I'm blocked. Clear some space there. I don't think this is okay. No, I can't stop the balloon rising there. So something I did earlier must have been wrong. Okay, so picking things up again here. The first moves seem obvious. Now, what would actually happen? No, if the rock falls off the balloon will go straight up, but the stacked rocks will have room, so I can get past like that. So I fooled myself into thinking there was a puzzle when there wasn't one. That's the issue. Okay. At this point I have to think. I do want to make sure I have a way out. Because even if I had taken the diamonds from the fungus area, I can push this all the way. Even if I had taken the diamonds from the fungus area so that I could go through here as the last diamond area and take this time bomb, I would still then have to come out of the area to get to the other time bombs because there's no more absorbaline to open the remaining 2 doors. So, I think I'm fine. What do I want to do here? If I let the balloon rise like that and then push it. Okay. Access to all time bombs. The only thing stopping me at this point is the last 3 diamonds and the fungus, but I can just run through there. I don't have to worry about blocking off the fungus in a permanent way, I think, unless the speed is so fast that the fungus will pursue me out of this area. I guess we'll find out, but it didn't feel to be overly fast before. And in fact, I don't see a way I could block both sides of the fungus off permanently. I'm not going to worry about taking the extra keys. So that was a good level. I think a shorter video than the previous one. Of course, these 6 are in the order that Katie designed them in, or, well, not, I don't mean chronologically, but I mean that she chose to place them in this order, so... probably chronologically as well, though, considering that it is very difficult in the BBC Micro editor to change the order of levels after you've made them. Anyway, what I'm saying is that was a nice medium difficulty level. Not really sure how it compares to the first one, but certainly this level set isn't getting too hard so far. We'll see how it continues from here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.